Hello, it's great to have your company on our PGA Tour coverage here at 2K Sports. The players are down on the 10th, so let's head out to live action. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 11th hole at player Sayona perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left in the water or catch a fairway because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
Is that a rush of blood? Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is for par.
Now 5 strokes behind. The 12th hole is one of 3 par 3s on the inward half.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Looks pretty good. Getting better. Looking nice.
Oh my. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Over to 13, and the peninsula of this pleasant golf course comes into play.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green, just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This one's for bogey. So close. Okay, let's head to the next. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The 13th hole at Playa Sayona is as pretty as any hole on the course, but 14's not far behind it.
I mean, it just doesn't stop, does it? Every single hole is a postcard moment. I just love the design and use of taking all of these green complexes and putting them as close to the ocean as possible. It just makes every hole pop beautifully. What a wonderful short par 3 that is absolutely diabolical.
Hole number 15 is a par 5.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a 3rd shot to another green and an out crux on the ocean. Another stunner.
And he's down there. You got
side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your 2nd shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Let's head out to the 7th hole. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? Currently leading by 2. And back to the course with the live action.
Guys, this could go.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult 2nd shot no matter how you look at it.
And a par putt awaits him. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Now 7 shots behind after that. And as you step on the 18th tee at Players Sayona, you're left with a unique challenge of a par 3 to finish.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
And finishing up with a par here today. And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this player will be rueing some poor mistakes.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports. But following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. Thanks for joining us today. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. That's nicely done. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Put a good stroke on this one.
You rotten thing.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par 3.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
So close to getting a share of the lead, but gone with that effort for birdie.
On to the par 5 third.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2. And just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
His putt coming up is for birdie. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4. Nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Some stunning views from up here, because this green, well, it's very downhill.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Yeah, nicely played. 18 feet to the cup. Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Putting for a par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently in first position. 7th hole at Marigot Cove. Little par 3, Rich.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5 8th at Marigot Cove. They suggest it's gettable, but gee, it's going to have to take 2 great shots.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left, around a bunker, placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Par 4, 9th hole here.
That doggle hunt.
This shot from around 210 yards. And he's safely on the green. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
The 10th hole at Margot Cove. All right if the flag's up the front.
When the pin's up front here, this is really kind of a nothing par 3. It's beautiful. It's a lot difficult when it's all the way back there, but up front, this is go ahead and take dead aim.
That was a beauty. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Gee, if this is up, it could be in. Oh, that's a ripper. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Now with the honour on a par 5. Yeah, that one will play. Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we eloquently describe one of the greatest careers in the history of sports?
Luke, I don't know how you say anything more about Tiger that hasn't been said or written or shown. I mean, if you look at the history books, his name comes up a lot, and for good reason. You know, the numbers are astounding. The major victories are astounding. You know, this guy, it wouldn't surprise me if a spaceship came down and he decided to just walk on it and fly back to his home planet. He's just otherworldly like that. And the way that he's gone through his entire career and time again produce when you think, well, no, he can't do this again. Well, okay, yes, he can. It's phenomenal. I just got to say that I am so privileged to have played against the man, beat him once. I made it count, however, but I mean, just to play in his
well struck. Sitting at -6. This one needs to kick left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. The putt drops, and we're moving on. He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. That's a big drive. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Tell you, where he drove this, That's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Strong play, going for it.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. He has this putt to save his par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver. This is his second shot. Oh, well done. And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The penultimate hole here at Marigot Cove really asks the question, where do you leave your tee shot?
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No thank you.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, with a sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. Big putt for par coming up. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. The finishing hole at Marigot Cove, Rich, a very strong par 4. And what a round this has been.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Wonderfully played. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. He sinks his final putt and with it grabs the clubhouse lead. That's good playing. Here comes the rest of the field looking to finish up their round. The news from the course is that all rounds are now completed, so congratulations to the featured player who has taken out this tournament. Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the finale of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Let's see who will be crowned a champion. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. This week, Bay Hill Club and Lodge. What can the players look forward to from this course?
Well, they're going to find a firm, fast, the wind is up, the temperatures can be cool. It's a golf course that it doesn't suffer players that aren't tough, and I think that's what Arnold really wanted to have. He wanted a U.S. Open here so badly, never quite got it, but I can promise you this, each and every year these players feel the pain and suffering that Arnold wanted them to have at this venue. It's quite the test.
This is a hybrid. A lot of ground to cover with this putt. This putt from 5 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
So close. And just to finish up the bogey. Unfortunately, that drops him to 2 over for the event. Setting par 4 third.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Let's check out the par 5 fourth. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Now from the greenside bunker. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
All right, that one is behind us. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards. Ridge, placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
7 feet to the cup. Here we are with a chance to get the first birdie of the day. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This putt, it's a 34-footer.
Time now for the 4th shot. 3 strokes off the lead. And stepping up the standings after that effort.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. The club choice is a 6-iron. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. So close to a birdie. And a tap in as we move on to the next hole. Over to number 8. It's a par 4. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And this putt to move into the top 5. How did that not go in? Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
For more, we send it down to John.
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the second.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's looking at a nice round number 180 here.
Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
A par putt coming up. We begin the back nine here on the 10th hole.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Well, Rich, not only is Max extremely talented on the course, but everyone seems to love him off the course as well.
The king of Twitter now roasting all the other players in the field this week. What an unbelievable performance. This guy's got it all. His swing is phenomenal. The short game is there, makes the big putts when he needs to. His game all around is as good as anybody's when he's in full flight. It's a lot of fun to watch him play.
Sitting at +1. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Time to check in with Max Homa. What's he got in store for us here? He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of third spot. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Just a short putt remaining here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after two good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Time to step into the bunker now. Just one over par. Trying to break into the top 20. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the second.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side. Make a par. Pretty simple.
Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
Looks perfect.
I know, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's, you know, she's got the personality to match. We're, you know, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. You know, better luck next time. Because she, you know, she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. You know, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
Let's head over to the 4th hole. Here's Tony Finau. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Strong par 4, your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. After that hole, our featured player is sliding down the leaderboard. The club choice is a 6-iron. Okay, now over to Brooke Henderson from earlier.
Great touch here, Luke. Watch this.
This putt to move inside the top 10. That looked good for a while. There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader.
Time to get back to live play. And we're looking at the 2nd shot on 17. Okay, that'll play. This could be a big moment trying to save par. Moving along. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Now to 18, only 2 shots back. I like that one. On the green, that's always mission number 1. This putt for a share of 3rd place. Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. That is all for today. And now it continues, Rich. We are on to a sudden death playoff.
Cannot wait. Was not ready to go away yet. Loving the action.
Okay, we're going to go right back out to 18 for the start of this playoff.
Giddy up. This is going to be fun.
That's going to work nicely for him. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. He's got to have this one, a putt to extend the playoff. Those are so frustrating. The win was right there, Rich. Would you rather lose by 10 or lose in a playoff?
losing a playoff. I want to sit there and look my opponent in the eye, and I want to force them to beat me every single day.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our extended coverage of this week's playoff. On behalf of all the hardworking people here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next week. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, there's a lot of money on the line this week. It's the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Take me through this course.
Yeah, and none of the players will actually admit that they're going to be a little nervous about that money, but I promise they are. It's just a different golf course. There's no shot that really fits your eye. You have a tee box pointing one direction, a landing area that's a different direction, and a green that sits even more cattywampus than that. It's a golf course you have to have a lot of imagination at and not be afraid to hit the big bender and pull off some of the funkier shots, because you're going to be presented with them quite a few times around here. It's a goofy golf course that linear golfers such as PGA Tour players don't necessarily like.
That is a very useful shot with par back in play. A 3-foot putt.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Here's a look at what happened earlier at the 5th hole. So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. We look at the leaderboard and our featured player in a share of first with Viktor Hovland. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Looking to get up and down from here. Hang on. Oh, that was close. Moving on to the next. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Oh, almost. Here's a par putt. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
3 feet remain. Okay, moving on to the next. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Just one off the lead after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
He's standing over his 3rd shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Well, that's an impressive little chip. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That was the right club on the green and pin high. He has this putt for a share of first place. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. Time for the tee shot at the par 5. Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. Oh, I thought that was going down. All right, let's walk away with a bogey here. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
That's a really nice shot. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. 3 shots behind the lead.
This one's right of the green.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. That's a really nice play. Okay, on to the next.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead.
Oh, that was pure.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Oh, slow down. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
A good look at par here.
That putt went a bit long there. That is disappointing. Never hit it. And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Wow, was that any good?
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
A par putt awaits. All good putters accelerate through the ball. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9. and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, this is a big swing of this one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And after that, he'll drop to 4 over par for the event.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot. That looked good all the way. That one drops. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. A par 5.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. This putt for par. Not enough pace on that one. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, it's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. He finishes with par on 18. All right, we are done here. Rich, take care of yourself.
Love this week. It was fun being alongside you. More golf ahead next.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.